all you Lobos. Welcome to another edition of BHS News, Sports, and Entertainment. I'm Pebble C.
And I'm Gonza Fernandez, back once again by popular demand on the BHS Anchor Desk. And I think I'm getting pretty good at this. Maybe I have a future as a news presenter?
Uh-oh, watch out, Diane Sawyer.
Who is that?
I don't know, but I'm told our parents probably do. Anyway, we're starting the newscast with the wildly successful BHS Spring Dance held last Friday night here at the school.
As we tried to tell you in the last newscast, everybody would be going. And well, you didn't disappoint, Lobos.
Under sparkling lights, balloons,
and a red carpet,
the 7th floor was transformed into a floral extravaganza for a few hours.
Complete with BHS staff member Adam Montgomery on the turntables.
Well, that means he was DJing.
Everybody had a blast.
And a big thank you to the BHS Student Council and to the BHS Director of Student Life, Haley Furlong, for making it happen.
We couldn't have done it without you.
And for some new Student Council news,
the middle school will also be starting their own Student Council.
They're eager to do some more middle school focused events, like a spring dance.
If you're a middle schooler who wants to take on a leadership role at BHS, come to room 109 on Wednesdays during lunchtime.
And down on the 6th floor was another successful BHS event last Friday, the ELL Career Fair.
What an amazing range of professions. Students dress up to roleplay everything from bankers and judges
to hairdressers, nail technicians, and even police.
And lucky for us, they managed to capture BHS most wanted criminal,
Akita Mashaka. We love you.
And we love Katerina Fenster and the entire ELL department for your incredible hard work. Another kind of role-playing took place on Friday, a bit more advanced, shall we say?
The 5th annual edition of the BFIS Model United Nations was held over the weekend.
And the BHS contingency was there to represent.
Led by BHS AP History and Econ teacher Gaetano Ricciardi. This year's conference theme is the pursuit of peace in a polarized era.
At the rate things are going, they certainly have a lot to discuss.
Speaking of international endeavors, BHS counselors just got back from a recent workshop in Prague, the Czech Republic.
That's right. Led by Sheila San Jaime, BHS Director of Safeguarding and Counseling, the team attended workshops and lectures and even got to meet one of the International School Counselors Association's founder.
Now for some news on upcoming events, starting off with this year's San Jordi celebration.
As you may or may not know, San Jordi is a Catalan holiday on April 23rd every year where flowers and literature are exchanged amongst lovers.
The city comes alive with people selling flowers on every corner. BHS even got into the action last year with a flower stand manned by BHS Catalan teacher Marc Ballester.
It was a major success, and this year we're taking it to the next level with the first ever BHS San Jordi Words and Arts competition.
That's right. All you middle and high school artists and writerly types, grab a paintbrush or a pen and start creating.
With innovation, empathy, and tenacity as core BHS values, we are urging everybody to take part. Submissions must be in by Friday, April 10th.
And will be judged by a panel of teachers and administrators.
Prizes will be awarded, and the winners will appear in BHS San Jordi book, which will be put together by journalism students in BHS media teacher Isabel Down's class.
Another upcoming event, Teacher and Staff Appreciation Week on April 13th to 17th.
Please click the link at the bottom of the video to sign up to volunteer your time, donate funds, or to make something delicious for the potluck.
Now it's time for sports. First, a major win for the boys basketball team who clobbered ASB 63-54. Way to go, Lobos. Unfortunately, the rest of the sports news isn't great.
Starting with a series of tough losses for the BHS boys football team on Friday, Sunday, and Monday.
The BHS girls football team, meanwhile, tied in their match on Saturday 2-2 with star Flynn Weaver with 2 amazing goals.
The BHS girls volleyball team also called it a miss this weekend, losing 3 matches.
And since spring break is around the corner, BHS Sports will have no games until we return.
And now, it's time for this week's BHS Student Spotlight.
He's one of the school's most veteran students, enrolling as one of the very first back when the school first started in 2020.
It's 12th grader Ibran Sadiq.
He's been at BHS since day one, when it was only a one-room school in a windowless basement in Gracia. Evren Sadiq and BHS have come a long way in 6 years, when he was one of only a handful of students. Today you can find the senior, originally from Rhode Island, fooling around with his buddies in the back of Gareth's music class.
Multicultural friend group.
He's the manager of the BHS boys basketball team and is friends with many of the players. And there's never any shortage of laughs. In fact, BHS founder Akira Mashaka and BHS director Amanda Sleffo have a funny story about Evren's tendency to crack a joke.
I'll talk about the experience with Evren when it was our second year of the school, and he thinks he's a jokester, and people will come to visit the school. And so when people will come to visit the school,
Like he kind of like brought them to me because I think he thought I was going to give like a very good response. So
he thought he was funny by saying, "Oh, this school is just all right. I mean, it's just whatever."
That's what he said to my mom.
I don't know. I don't think that's what he was looking for.
He was being sarcastic, but he didn't realize that there was an appropriate time to say these kind of things. So I had a talk with him, and I told him how life works.
Got a little talking to after that about my media training.
He's managed to parlay that media training into BHS's social media page, Barstool Sports, where he writes commentary, talks about the wins and losses, and analyzes stats for the basketball team. Next year, he plans to study statistics at a school in Amsterdam. Amanda, who gets choked up just thinking about his graduation, says he's come a long way since he arrived.
Knowing Evren as an 8th grader and knowing him now and that he wants to stay in Europe, it's a crazy transformation, and it's really, really cool to see.
Yeah, and I would just like to say, Evren, that for you, I'll take off my sunglasses
Wow!
and say, all love, baby. All love,
I
all
love
love, all
Evren,
love.
yeah.
As one of the school's true ambassadors, having experienced all its ups and downs, what does he like most about BHS?
Like the school's super friendly, open. Everyone's like down to talk to everybody. There's not really like any really like super cliquey friend groups. Like the international community is amazing. It gives you such like a great perspective of like people from like different walks of life, different economic situations, different countries. It's like really great, giving like a well-rounded worldview.
You're right on message now. If that's not a good plug, I don't know what is.
Fasha, when's your student spotlight?
Evren Sadiq, this week's BHS Student Spotlight.
February, bro.
That about wraps it up for this week.
Don't forget, next week is spring break. We'll see you back here on April 8th, my birthday.
Thanks for joining us.
And remember,
It's a great day to be a Lobo.